Thursday, and what a bright and beautiful day it is today. I just left Sonic. I had to get there. I got in the last minute of happy hour, so it's going to be a good day. They do dollar large drinks during that period of time, and so I went and got a sweet tea today. I treated myself. I've lost about 15 pounds, so I try to watch some of my sugars, not all of them. But pretty much just doing a Fitness Pal thing, and we'll see how that works out for me. I've lost weight before on it, and everything went really well. Got a lot of traffic, so you'll have to excuse me. Gotta watch everybody and his brother today. It has been a while since I made a video. By the time that you see this, I may have made other ones in between, but today is the Thursday, a week after I had a new grandbaby born, Marjorie Carroll. And it's funny how the smallest person in the house can make the biggest noise. She's actually a very good baby, but boy, whew, when she gets mad. She is just like the other side of the family, not my side. But we are excited. She is healthy. Mama's doing well. Mama is recuperating from a C-section. And up on her feet and stuff, and she seems to be doing well. The other 3 children are adapting, and they're all got a little chart going on the refrigerator as of the last few days. Whoever is on diaper duty and dress up the new baby doll duty and all of that. So my oldest Lorelai, that's 10, likes that part of it. She likes to dress her up. She puts her all in pink and frilly socks and all that kind of stuff. So it's been fun having her. She's a good baby, beautiful baby. I'll try and insert a picture right about here. Headed down this morning. I felt like after my daughter had a pretty good night's sleep, I haven't been down at my booth in 2 weeks. I haven't been to the bin store in about 2 weeks. And although I've got a storage full of stuff that I may have shown on other videos and not, my videos are going to be all mixed up for the next probably couple of months because I have had some internet issues and some different things over a period of time, but there's still some good information, some good content in some of the older videos, and I may just throw those up there as a throwback Wednesday or throwback Thursday or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I haven't been down to either of these places in a couple of weeks because of baby things, and I was kind of on baby watch and was trying to stay close to the house because she wasn't scheduled. She was scheduled for a C-section if she didn't go into labor, in which she did not. So we went on and had that done. Baby was born at 8 o'clock on January the 4th, a Friday. So look up what Friday's child is. You'll know what Marjorie Carroll is. But I am headed down to the bin store first. I'll probably shop down there unless I find some really stellar things. I'm being extremely picky with what I'm buying right now. I don't really need any other clothes unless it's things like concert t-shirts, vintage concert t-shirts, Letterman jackets, you know, that type of thing. I'm going to be extremely, extremely picky. Some of the older videos quite often. I pretty much watch every single one that comes out. So if you haven't subbed to him, I'll try and remember to put his link in the description box below. But he is ninja on that stuff. And his suggestion and Shane's suggestion from Rising Grown Picker, there's several of them, that have gone the route that Scott said, and start with books. So that's what I'm going to do, and I've got a boatload of them. I've probably got, I don't know, close to 500 or 600 books right now that I've pulled out of estates that some are vintage, most are vintage actually, and then I've got some that are like some of the better authors like John Grisham, the autographed and things, because those are pretty prolific down here. We get a lot of those. He lived in our area. He was my Sunday school teacher. We've been friends for years. So, yeah, Sunday school teacher. He's a nice guy. He really is. Quirky, but nice. But so am I. But anyway, I've got those that I'm going to probably list on Amazon at some point in time and kind of get my feet wet there. This is feet wet here. Now, I may go into full RA, you never know. I just kind of go where the Lord leads me, and I do whatever, I feel like is the next best thing for my family. And I'm a lily pad jumper to a certain degree, in that I like to stay busy and I like to do different things. So, I'm in a good line of work. And I'm going to go down here to the men's store. I do have some things that I usually will buy a few things to just take right on down to the booth. And if it's chunky big stuff, I don't want to put it in storage. Well, I've got that other 10 by 20 storage, and it is absolutely jam-packed to the door and almost to the ceiling. Not quite. About probably 2/3 of the way to the ceiling, full of bags of clothing that I've just gotten for pennies on the dollar, like a dime a piece and stuff like that from Plato sales and all of that. I've got it on one side of the storage, and then I've got hard goods piled on the other side. And even if I have breakage in there, I got out of that third storage one way or the other. So we did do that. And I probably at this point in time, I've either posted a video about that or some stills or whatever, or you'll see that in the upcoming throwback ones. So we're going to start here today forward, and I'm going to start doing more of the current videos and things, and then I'll just insert one of those every once in a while, I guess, so that you can get the content there. I'm a stickler for having things in order and chronologically, but that's not going to happen. So, and I'm sure that won't matter. But it is a gorgeous day to be out. I kind of was getting a little cabin fever, even though I liked being where I was and helping with the things that I was helping with. But today I really needed to get out, so I'm looking forward to getting down to the men's store a little bit and bumping elbows with some folks I haven't seen in a couple of weeks. We've got one of the men's stores that people by and large are very nice down there. Every once in a while there'll be something, somebody that's a little snarky or whatever, but I have to get snarky every once in a while. Right back. But it's rare. There's usually really nice people down there, and we've all got things that we're looking for, and we help each other. And if there's certain things that I'm looking for, I just let somebody know, hey, I'm looking for the pajama bottoms for these, some Nick and Nora jammies or whatever. We just kind of help each other. Or, hey, here's that other shoe or whatever. So, we watch each other. There's an older gentleman and his wife down there, and they do a lot of scrapping, and I know that they take a lot of brass and things like that, and I see them. So anytime I see something that, I could list it on eBay or whatever, but it's just a insignificant brass piece or something like that, I'll just throw it in their basket for him. He'll go through it, and look at it, but I've given them, things like that. We all kind of help each other. That's what it's all about. There's enough junk out there for everybody. I tell people that all the time. So, can you tell I'm excited about being out today? Crazy. 58-year-old woman, and I feel full today. So if I find anything at the you know, and if not, we'll head down to the booth and maybe do a little walk around down there. I haven't been down there. People have probably restocked for the New Year, so I'm looking forward to seeing what people have cleaned out of their homes and stuff. This is a great time of the year. January is always a really good time to hit all these stores. If you've got any pocketbook left after the holidays, it's a good time to go down because people are donating out the wazoo right now. And of course, all of these Netflix specials, you know, with Maria Kondo and all of this kind of stuff, people are in the mode of cleaning out and simplifying and decluttering life anyway. So that may be good or bad. You know, there's always going to be people that don't want to declutter and don't want to simplify and want to buy, purchase. Right now, it's a buyer's market. So get out there, see what you can find. That's what I intend to do today. I'm going to take you with me. Okay, so I'll show you a few things that I got. I got a little bit of clothing that I won't go through. Nothing real stellar. I got a skateboarding shirt, a couple of things like that. I always pull the pillows out of any of these inserts that look halfway decent. These sell pretty well for me consistently. These are from Pier 1. So I got that one in one bin, and then they brought out another bin and it had another one that was kind of a coordinating one. I have sold these rowing Nautica pillows. This is one of the triangle shaped, the wedge ones. Usually they can clean up pretty well. You just put them in your dryer a little bit and they'll end up selling usually for around $25, something like that, 25 to 40. I have sold them as much as 45. Got the Playmate. I'm going to put it in my booth. It's a little rough, so I'm going to go on and put it in my booth. If it doesn't sell there, I'll put it online and we'll see what we get for it. Got a handful of books, some of the older things like chess books, things like that. Most of these are worth around $5. This one I did for myself. I do a lot of the little thin regional country cooking books. Got a couple of Bibles. Some of them I'll put in my booth, some I'll put online. The Ford Times cookbook. This is a traveling one. It's got all different places like the Inn and different places in Montreal. It says Maryville, you know, all different places. And it's based on a lot of the maps, you know, that they used to have, that they used to give out. Found a baby bottle. Needed that. Uh-oh, dropped something. What else did I get? A little bit of sheet music. I don't commonly buy them down there, but it's got a few, you know, that I think will sell. George Strait usually sells on any of his. Found this. This is only the play sheet from the Burger King Club. It's the Mickey's Toontown. They had 4 of these. And what year is this? 1992 it looks like. So I went on and got that. Little things like that add up. You'd be surprised at what you can sell them for. Got this probably for my kids. It's a cutout nativity that they can do next year. It was complete. And books there are 50 cents for the softback, even if it's a Bible. Softback Bible be 50 cents just like this will be. Hardbacks are $1. Comic book. I'm going to go on and save those up, see if I can get the whole set of those. Got 2 blow molds. Got a lady that buys just about all of them, and they're $1 a piece for me. So these are some of the little small ones, as you can see. Here's my hand. So got a Santa, got a snowman missing his carrot nose, but she'll figure that out. She'll put a bulb in it. Nothing under there. Got this. This was probably the best buy that I had, other than one other item. But it's the Nelson traveling train, the rain train sprinkler. It looks like it's new in box, although the box has been damaged, so of course I couldn't sell it for as much on even eBay. I couldn't sell it on Amazon, but it's pretty heavy, so I'll probably put it in my booth, see if it'll sell there first. And last but not least, something that I'm going to fight keeping. I have no place to put it right now, but you know I'm a hippie at heart. But I think it's got all of its prisms. If it's missing anything on something like this, I can just funk it out a different way and it'll be ready to go. So I'll probably put it in my booth for a little while, see if I can sell it. But that's what we got today. On the first trip, we're going to go down to Batesville, and then I'll head back, and depending on the time, I may stop back in again. So I made a second trip to the bins, and oh my word, I spent another $76. They started bringing out all kinds of stuff. I got a lot of the LuLaRoe with tags, a lot of it. Some of it doesn't have tags. I just can't go through all of this right now, but suffice it to say, I have probably got about, conservatively, around $400 or $500 worth of stuff in here. A lot of good CDs in here that I'll be able to get around 10 for. I had to scan a bunch of them. I've been in here about 3 times as long as I meant to be, but it happens. Several things that I can take to my estate sale this weekend. Just odds and ends for $1, you know, that type of thing. Found another blow mold for my lady. It's got a jack-o'-lantern face on the other side, so I got that, and some purses, some Kouros shoes. I mean, I've got things in here that, oh my word, it's just no telling. Lots and lots and lots. All of this is LuLaRoe. All of this, and probably 2/3 of this. I got a really nice, let's see if I can pull it out on this one. Really nice Ole Miss jacket with the Colonel on it, and it looks like brand new. Yay, that was fun. I don't know if I'll get industrious enough to do a haul video, but if I do, I'll insert it here somewhere, and if not, well, I guess you'll see it in the solds video, hopefully. Well, I swung by storage on the way to make a trash run. I've got 7 packages going out. I had a day in between because we had a holiday, so I had 7 today, which is light over the weekend, Martin Luther King weekend, and all of that. I had about 25 altogether that was ready to go out Saturday, so that turned out to be a good Friday, Saturday weekend. And so I came up here, excuse the planes. If you watch my videos, you know I'm by the airport over here in Memphis, so close to Memphis. These are a few things I sold, and I'll try and put the stills up in between so that you'll know what they sold for. But I found 2 of these kits. I'm gonna say I paid $1 for them, something like that, but you'll see it. I won't even quote it, but I'll just show you what I got. But they're brand new in box, hasn't even been opened other than the top, you know, but everything's closed up. I got 2 different ones. I sold that. I also sent the guy a message about the second one. Haven't heard anything. Told him I would do a reduced rate on that one and combined shipping if he was interested in that one as well. So I always like to do that if I've got things that are similar. This little top, I don't know that I can lay it out too good. It's hard to do this one-handed, and I just have my phone with me today. But it's just a little fringe type top, ladies top, size small. Chelsea and Theodore. I had somebody that bought one of these sweaters. I believe it was a navy blue, if I remember right, but it's a Bill Blass. As you can see, I got it at Plato's Closet, so I probably paid pennies on the dollar for that. Well, I'm sure I did. I only buy there when it's 90%. I don't think I've ever even bought it 70%. But they came back and they wanted to buy the second one that they had, that I had in the stock and everything in different color. So I gave them a really good deal on it, and I like to do that for return customers. Sold another of the Starbucks cups. I have $6 in each one. I think I sold this one for $15 plus shipping. Hash Pappy. I won't even quote anything on that. But this is a vintage one. Sold that. Almost always sell a big lady's bra. A lot of this is old inventory. The cup was not, and I just got these listed. I've sold a bunch of belt buckles. Man, I've been selling belt buckles like crazy, and I've only got $1 a piece in them or less, so I'm really doing good on those, consistently anyway. Here's another one of those Hallmark ornaments. I bought a box of like 24 or 28 or something like that for $1 a piece at the bin store about a year. Let's see, was it last Christmas? I think it was Christmas you know, a year ago, Christmas. It's January now. But I bought them for $1 a piece, and I've sold all but 4 of them. I think I've got 4 more left. So that's what we did today. I'm going to take this home and get it ready to ship out tomorrow morning, and when I make my trash run on Friday, which is tomorrow, then I'll be able to swing by there and then come home and just list my booty off all weekend, I hope. We'll see. This is the trash dash that I pulled off the road. I've gotten it washed up and everything, and there's probably conservatively at least 100 pieces in here. It's probably more than that, but this is just kind of representative of what I've got. I had some adult clothing, had several scarves that I was able to pull out. That scarf, some ladies' bras, and of course I sell a lot of those. This one doesn't have the, or yeah, it does. I thought it didn't have the straps, but it does. I ended up finding them down in the bag. I forgot. And like that. Little wrap type thing. There's a pair of Chico's pants that I found. Stretch pants. What is it? Size 2. These are motherhood here, so she probably wore both of those while she was pregnant, it looks like, maybe. That. This is a little bit bigger child's tie-dye. Another bra. What else is over here? This is like a wrap. It's more of a wrap than a scarf, but I got that. Another bra. It's a lady's shirt. It's just kind of a little boho shirt. Another lady's bra. And then 3, let's see, is it 3? Yeah, 3 scarves, different ones, and then one for the breast cancer awareness. These are some of the children's. I just pulled out a handful of things, but all of them were pretty much this way. I think I discarded about 5 or 6 items that something had bled on. As far as the color dye, found 2 little pairs of shoes that were in decent enough shape. Little overalls. It's a variety of sizes from like newborn up to 5. Minnie Mouse. Christmas type dress here. Tommy Hilfiger little dress. I don't know if you can hear my grandbaby or not. She's throwing a fit in there. She's 3 weeks old. 3 weeks and 2 days. So some of this stuff is going to go to her. We've washed up a few things, but like the little rhinestone. Isn't that cute? Couple of little fleece jacket type of things. This one's cute. It's got the little bear ears on top. This one, kind of boho, fluffy. This was the first one I pulled out, and I said, oh yeah, I need to just pull all this out and go through it when I get home. That's what caused me to do that. This still had a consignment tag on it, where they had tried to sell it in a consignment. Good Lad Company. That's cute. We're going to keep that from little Marjorie. Found a Jasmine costume. It was just the costume part, but I saw quite a few of those. A couple of baby blankets. We're probably going to keep one for the new edition. Found one of the Infantino, like a nursing sling, mommy sling carrier. That'll be about $15 there. And then all 3 of these bags are just full of clothing. I don't think there's any adult clothing left in this. This is all children's clothing here. But I'll be able to start my new booth, I'm going to put mommy and daughter type stuff in there, and this is all female clothing, so that's going to work out really well. But it never hurts to stop, and it almost always pays. If you see bags sitting there and clothes hanging out the top of it, you just never know. Cool, cool. I went on a little trash run after I ran my errands this morning, and I haven't been able to look in this purse. I just grabbed it because it looked like it had some jewelry and stuff in it, but it may be all costume. You know how that goes. I did find a quilt, and I will insert a photo at the end of this section. Let you see that. I found a quilt that was almost in perfect shape. I've got it in the washing machine right now. So, see, I've got a refrigerator magnet. Got a lighter. Let's see. Looks like it's got a, what is that, a quarter on the front. Probably doesn't work, but hey, you know. Where is it? Ooh, which way? Can you see that? It's probably upside down. Anyway, it's a Zippo. Mermaid ornament, it looks like. Hair clip. People with junk, huh? Bag is marked Coach, just so that you know. Don't know if it's authentic, but it's got, I'll have to look it up. I don't deal with Coach purses a lot, to tell you the truth. So I need to look it up like everybody else. Sorry about the airplanes. Shell bracelet. Some odds and ends shells. Earrings. Bracelet. More earrings. Looks like it's all costumes so far. Probably will be. Ah, money. Pennies. Little turquoise looking ones. They're not turquoise, but got that look. A lot of little pieces that, even if it's just the singles or whatever, I can use it on some of my doll head planters that my granddaughter and I do. Stuff like this is real cute to hang it off like it's earrings on planters and stuff. Ooh, found a dime. Awesome. Some 13 cents a head, no matter what, right? Let's see. More shells. Bookmark. Be still and know that I am God. That's one of my favorite verses. That's cool. I probably need to keep that. It's a bookmark. Oh no. Really? Seriously? We love Gigi. Look at that. This was my purse. That's what my grandkids call me. It's a refrigerator magnet. That was definitely mine today, huh? More shells. More shells. What else I got in here? Shell, tiny shell. More jewelry. Some more odds and ends, like I said, that I can use to craft with. We have to make ourselves do that. Huh? Ooh. Don't know if it's silver or not. Uh-oh. But it's marked 925. I don't know if that focuses, but there it is. It's a Mexico one, so it's highly likely it may not be, but that's a cool little piece. What else we have? Ooh, a house key. All kinds of little doodads. The older lady was out there and she was throwing stuff in there, and she said, I'll have more coming up tomorrow. She said, we're cleaning this house out. And I'm like, cool. I went the day before that would be the normal pickup for that particular neighborhood. I always go the day before to each one if I get a chance to. Little clips, hair clips, things like that. Because you never know when somebody might be cleaning out early. This little angel, what's she? She's marked 925. Now she may be silver. She looks silver. Whoop. Can I get her? I don't like to do it with bare hands, but little angel. I don't know if you can see it on the back or not, but up there at the top it's 925. Don't the nails look good? What else we got? Oh, a nickel. Let's see. This must have been Lauren's purse. This is Lauren. Another penny. More doodah jewelry. Yeah, keep dropping things. Hold on. Drop an earring. It's so cold out here. I can't hardly pick them up or hold on to them. Jewelry. Let's see. More shells. One that says, this must have been off of a mother's bracelet, because one says Heather, one says Lauren. Just married. Little, like key fob type thing. Shell. She likes shells. Several little pendants and earrings and stuff. What's this one? Oh, that's cute. That's a little pendant. Let's see. It's a little, like a martini glass. Checking all the pockets. Ooh, more shells. Cool. Cosmetic brush. Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, more pennies. Penny. Getting down to the bottom. Nitty and the gritty. Looks like a kid's purse mostly. There's a V. Is that off of something interesting? Lots of little doodahs there. Ooh, peels. Those go away. Penny. Penny. It's that peel. I gotta put that off to the side so I remember to throw it away. We got too many animals and kids around here. And one more penny. Last few pockets. I think they're empty. Oh, no, another cosmetic brush. Cool. There she is. Alright, let's open her all up and make sure. You think it's a Coach purse? Like, for real? Has a number on it. We'll look up the number. See what it looks like, right? You never know. You just never know. Zips. There that is. I'm going to throw it in there with the quilt. Is it worth it to trash stash? Yeah. Don't you like my Dollar Tree glasses? Happy junkin'.